What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorists, and today is Daredevil Born Again episode 4. If you see my jaw drop from the last time, you know that we got so much to talk about and so much to look forward to. But before we get into that, as always, if you want to support our channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Are you enjoying Daredevil Born Again Season 1 taking over from Netflix? Now, spoilers abroad here. Let's catch up from the last episode. Of course, the big shocking moment is Hector Ayala won the court battle. Hooray! Next thing, bullet to the dome. Not okay. And we are being shown that, well, it seems like it may be our friend Frank Castle, the Punisher, doing it. Now, of course, over here on the theorist part of things, we are assuming that actually wasn't Frank Castle, even though he may be the big anti-hero. Popping caps in heroes' domes is not really something that he does. Speaking of, one thing I do want to leave with everyone before we get into our reaction today is we can lose heroes, okay? Now, on a grand scheme of things, yes, we know that, but this is putting down the premise, really nailing home that this is street-level heroes. They can die. They are not gods. They are not gamma-radiated. They are not super soldiers. They are human beings with an essence, if you'll call it that, and they suit up for the good of the street fights and the gangs and just cleaning up the city. The fallout, guys, is going to be crazy, and I'm hoping we're going to see some John Bernthal right now. So let's get into the episode 4 of Daredevil Born Again reaction, review, and breakdown right now. Where are they bringing us? We got to see where this left off. Okay, someone in prison, getting out of prison, going in prison. Oh, shit, it's his effects. And the amulet, the necklace that we still don't know how it holds its power and who's going to be coming for it.
9mm to the temple, execution style, no room for error. What else?
The right side margin.
It was that.
I want to see my uncle, Hector Ayala.
You're not supposed to be here. It's
okay. Now, we heard rumors about this, that she, in the comics, if I'm not mistaken, also takes up the mantle of White Tiger.
I want to see my Theo.
Is this the beginnings?
They're from the Heights, and they're the fucking cops.
It's still crazy to see F-bombs dropped all over these Marvel shows, but I'm all about it. Seeing more of those paintings, which, again, the leaks have told us that Muse, some kind of villain that uses body parts and bodily fluids and stuff to make his artwork. Sounds like a very Joker-esque type villain. I want to see more. Oh! And there's more. I will take it. Was that blood?
Adam.
I'd rather not.
I understand.
They keep bringing up this Adam as if we're like almost supposed to know who she's talking about. But now I'm just interested. Is it like a bigger threat than Kingpin or something? Somebody you shouldn't mess with?
A dinner
Can't
party.
tell.
It was like finding a clay at a garage sale. It was just...
I don't picture Adam being the Muse, but they're making it seem that way. Unless I'm wrong. I'm open to it.
Why not? Did something happen? Wilson, did you confront this man?
Yes.
Hmm.
We had a dialogue.
Okay, so he knows who
What kind of
Adam
dialogue?
is. Which is something we didn't know.
My husband is capable of many, many things. Harming me is not one of them.
I don't know why, but I just got a big gut foreshadowing feeling. Because that is something that if Kingpin were to kill Vanessa in this show, it would just elevate his villainy to us as the viewers, 1000%.
The complexity of that aside, we're here because they arrested you.
Could it have been a scroll?
Nope.
Oh,
The bigger problem we have.
I thought he said squirrel, but he actually said scroll.
And you can't have that at the NYPD.
Is that why you did it?
I think he's insinuating things here to check that heartbeat and stuff, because as we know, Matt can just sense everything going on in the neural system. Ooh.
My grandfather wore this badge. My father wore this badge. My brother wears this badge. Four of my fucking
Neither are
cousins wear this
intimidated
badge.
by the
They're
other.
all knuckle-
Telling the truth, if my memory serves me correctly.
Only you'd have to bring a few more than the last time we met, wouldn't you?
Matt's badass. I like this version. I want to see more suit now. Put him in the suit.
The other bosses will continue to create havoc until one of them ascends or they all die.
You can see Wilson Fisk's wheels started turning. They keep talking about Latvian Heritage Day, and there's only one Marvel character that I know is from Latvia, if I'm not mistaken, is Doctor Doom. Wilson Fisk, man, he still got that intimidation factor.
It'll never.
And it's funny because we're seeing him and Daredevil's character being built in such a way that if and when they come to a head again, oh, it's gonna be bloody, I think. Oh, Matt's set aside the crime. Makes sense, because he may be able to sense or feel something that no one else, like the cops, who's probably not trying that hard anyway, could see. Oh, he's gonna follow the route of the bottle, because that's where the casing would have rolled to. Shit, let's go. That's pretty much a superhero power if there ever was one. And there it is. Like I said, something the cops couldn't find. How deep does his powers run is what I want to know. How keen is his abilities? I can't be certain, but is he like following the scent of the gunpowder, the smoke, so to speak now?
Hello.
He doesn't seem that fearful, the man without fear, I guess, to be just lurking around underground New York. Oh! 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 Yes, let's go! Finally, he has arrived. He's looked better. He's looked better.
I've been good.
When's the last time they've seen each other, though? I mean, we know, but do they know? Does Marvel fans know?
On the bullet casing.
Okay.
Nice place you got here. Appreciate that.
Oh, look at that artillery on the wall. He might be hiding, maybe,
Although here's a
but
thought.
you never lose your touch.
Thank you for your service.
I mean, you could help people. You could save lives.
Actually, I did that.
I'd love to see that.
I used that pussy ass word my entire life. You don't put it in my mouth. You understand that?
So you tell me what's going on, buddy. What are you doing down here?
Not gonna lie, I would love to see a little one-on-one.
But I do not have time for your candy ass hero shit.
Haven't missed a beat.
You come at me with that horse shit about saving lives. How about that friend of yours? You save his life.
Oh.
Lost him, didn't you, Red?
You know more about Lost than anyone.
Say his name.
It's not about him.
Say his name, Matt. Say his name.
Say his name, you coward! Say his name!
Come on.
You hate yourself. He's eating you up because you ain't done a goddamn thing about it.
Oh! There it is. There's the rage. Red, right? He's seeing red. No pun intended. Maybe a little.
Every time I start moving, I still hear my little boy.
Yeah, see, the two of them ain't so different anymore. It isn't so red and black, so to speak.
So what now? Every day Bullseye goes to the chow hall, eats his slop. You know he gets to breathe the same air that you breathe. You feel good about that? He got life!
Fuck. This conversation is a little uncomfortable to watch, to be honest. Passionate, but makes you think, you know?
How about old Foggy? He got life.
Say his name. Say his name.
He was the kindest, purest soul I ever met. We could work a lifetime.
Still got me. Can't believe they killed him in the first episode.
Goodbye, Frank.
It ain't goodbye, it's just see you later. And what? Is this real time? Is this a sense? Is this foreshadowing or a recap? Oh! Oh! What is this? Why you tease us? Hold up. Why is he eating such a big meal? We've been seeing him having these little microscopic meals. And Matt's training on the roof. And Matt's training again on the roof.
I was told.
Ooh, that's cool. Why is there jail cells? Who is this? Who is that?
Please.
I think Matt knows danger is coming. And Fisk isn't as nice as we thought he was. Sons of bitches. Ooh, little zinger scene? Zinger scene? Okay, so we're getting music again. Are we gonna see the tortured soul that the internet has told us he is to be? That's a jar of blood. Lovely. Lovely. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna need more of that. Okay. Time to unpack. It's funny. The last episode was very much Matt Murdock in his element. While this episode, I really felt that the Kingpin was showing his element as mayor. We've seen the lawyer. Now we're seeing Kingpin as the mayor, and I guess the two sides of a coin, if you will, of those two characters, which ultimately are in tango and always will be in a Daredevil season. We knew Fisk was hiding stuff. We knew he couldn't be the good guy, although singing kids, let's build up the New York City. It's a ploy, okay? We knew it would be. He's keeping Adam down in the cells for sleeping around with Vanessa. But as I said in the episode, a lot of foreshadowing there that Vanessa's time may come to an end. And if it's at the hands of Fisk, whew, that's going to be some storytelling on Marvel's side. But are they brave enough? Do they have the balls to do it? On the flip side, we got Matt Murdock training montage at the end, which means he's toying at least with the idea. He said Foggy's name, okay? He's trying to come to terms with, does the city need Daredevil? Now, one would say when Daredevil comes, he begets more damage. He begets more killing. Justice is served in an inappropriate way. But as we've seen from the man that was stealing popcorn or candy corn, and the justice system is trying to come down on him over and over and over again, and the rehabilitation is just not working. He says, like, the city's not fighting for me, so what else am I left to do? They put these barricades up. And I think a little bell went off in Matt's head saying, you're right, you need someone to fight for the little guy, to fight at street level. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, finally, Jon Bernthal has arrived on the scene now. It was only a little blip, but we've all been waiting it. Are we going to get him adorned, to see him adorned in Marvel-esque attire as the Punisher? One can hope. I don't know. There's rumors abound of him in a one-shot episode special or something that was filmed a long time ago. If we get an episode strictly centered around the Punisher's point of view, no Daredevil, no Kingpin, just how these Punisher groupies came to be, and like Matt said, he said there's good that that Frank could do, but Frank is saying, what good are you doing, right? Justice is subjective in the eyes of the beholder, if you will. That's what I took away from the episode anyway. But we are getting all the major players on screen. Still no Defenders showing up, which I think we're hanging on to. Oh, a finale would be, some cameos would be dope. But we are about to head in the next episode. Episode 5 is on the horizon, just coming next week. And it will be the mid-season finale. And if you watch my channel, you know that the mid-season finale pops off because it's the turning point in the season for the MCU and the characters moving forward. My guess is we're going to see a Daredevil suit up, maybe even see a Frank Castle suit up. Man, Daredevil born again. These characters are being born again, and we are watching it unfold every week. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for my reaction to Daredevil Born Again Episode 4. As always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate it if you would just take a second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave me a comment down below in the chat. Were you stoked to see Punisher show up, Frank Castle once again? Where do you think these characters ultimately threaded going to go? And is Muse the big bad we've all actually been waiting for? And with that, I am the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorists. And like we always say around here, keep it real.